Blake Shelton talks Mohegan Sun crowds, Gwen Stefani surprise appearances ahead of CD concert. Country music powerhouse Blake Shelton said he always loves an excuse to make a stop at Mohegan Sun Arena when he is out on tour. But he also always knows the reality of playing a show at the famed venue. You just can't keep the crowds too late, Shelton said with a slight laugh during an interview with CT Insider about the setting of his Friday, March 21st show in Uncasville. You just know, they want to be out there in the casino throwing dice and playing Wheel of Fortune. And while the aforementioned assumption may have a thread of truth within it, there is no underestimating the obvious love affair between the Oklahoma native and his Connecticut fandom. We've played the arena several times, and in fact, we did a Friends Heroes tour there a couple of years ago with Trace Adkins, John Anderson, and the Bellamy brothers, Shelton said of his prior stop to Mohegan Sun Arena back in October 2021. It's always a great crowd, and everyone is already loose when they get there. And similar to the last time Shelton was in town, he's bringing some famous friends with him, including Craig Morgan, Deanna Carter and his Hillbilly Bone duet partner and fellow country powerhouse Trace Adkins. My favorite music is the music of my heroes growing up, and my favorite music to support is my friends' music, explained the hitmaker of songs such as God Gave Me You, Austin, and his new fast-rising top 10 single, Texas. I love to be able to present Adkins to the audience in a way that he looks like the superstar that he is. And for someone like Craig Morgan and Deanna Carter, to be able to hand the stage over to them, and let them take the room over with their music and their huge hits, as people that I admire and love their music, that's an incredible thing. In fact, all the special guests accompanying Shelton on this leg of the Friends Heroes tour will also join him in. And yes, Shelton knows attendees might be wondering if his fellow, The Voice coach and wife, Gwen Stefani, will show up to do a song or two with him. This month, Stefani released a new song called Still Gonna Love You. I don't know what shows Stefani is coming to yet, but you can bet she'll show up a time or two on the tour, said the Grand Ole Opry member. She came out on stage at the Vegas shows, held at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace, and blew the roof off the building. It's hard to follow Gwen Stefani. It's also hard to wonder just what Shelton still has up his sleeve, especially as he now finds himself signed to a brand new record deal with BBR Music Group /BMG Nashville alongside fellow label mates and fellow country music superstars such as Lainey Wilson, Jason Aldean and Jelly Roll. I have a whole new team that I'm asking to lean in and work hard for me, so I want to lean in hard and work hard with them, Shelton said. I'm to the point where my next album could be the last one I make, so I want to put in the work to make sure that doesn't happen. But when it does come time to put the microphone down for good, Shelton said he wants to be remembered for the music. I want to be remembered for my records, he said. Not for goofing around or joking or television, or any of those things. And those things are all great for me, and I wouldn't trade it, but I want my legacy to be about the records I left behind.